Adams has been out of action since March with a hamstring injury, and it's unclear if he will be available for Nations League. Adams did take to Twitter yesterday to express his disappointment following Leeds' relegation from the Premier League, saying, quote, "It's not just been a tough few days reflecting on what's happened, it's been a tough couple of months, having to watch from the sidelines and unable to help my team, teammates, and you guys, the fans, to keep us in the Premier League." Guys, when we're talking about Tyler Adams, he is such a thoughtful and well-spoken man, and that tweet shows that, but there's no chance that we see him go down to the championship with relegated Leeds, right?
No, not in my opinion. I think he's wanted. And this is a player who is always up for the challenge. One of the players who comes out of midfield, wins tackles, and starts the attack in transition. He covers so much pace. I think he overcame a lot of his injury hurdles, the nagging little muscle pulls. So I think he'll be wanted, and there are a number of clubs interested.
And if I'm a Premier League team, similar to Leeds, that will be in that bottom half fight of the season next season, and I see that Leeds is desperate to get rid of their players, I know that if I put in an offer, they're probably going to let him go off the books.
What would it take for Tyler Adams to be in the conversation? Like, you know, I look at Liverpool and I'm like, well, that midfield is a disaster. You know, what would it take for him to be in that conversation for some of the top tier teams?
I would assume it's to not be on a lower tier team. I mean, I agree with you, and I think that's where he's going to end up. But I just hope he's not. I don't think he will go to the championship, but I just hope he's not with one of the teams that just got promoted or someone at that level. I would hope he gets at least someone of like where Brighton was last season, not the season that just passed. Someone that mid-table, but on their
But Brighton's a good shout because Moises Caicedo is probably leaving, and you could get a young American player like a Tyler Adams to come in and play. You're still in European competition, so it would be a great spot for Tyler Adams. But he's done enough to not have to go to those teams that are battling relegation every year. At least a mid-table team. If not, going to a top team, mid to top team in other leagues is also a possibility. La Liga, Serie, Bundesliga, top team in Bundesliga.
What a team like West Ham. Perfect situation.
You lose Declan Rice.
You're losing Declan Rice. You've got space in that midfield. A couple other players are on their way out. Bowen is going up in age, so I'm sure there's going to be some shifting around. Be a nice place for him. David Moyes?
Yeah, hopefully West Ham wins the Conference League so that they're in Europa League next season. Mm-hmm. Because if not, it's going to be a long season in the Prem only.
Yeah, I'll take him at Arsenal. Not that I make those decisions. I acted like I could pick up the phone and make that happen.
Now, it would be cool to see him surrounded by a bunch of players that he could provide service to and actually, you know, like be on a
good brand of football.
Exactly. And then potentially be playing in European competition. I feel like Tyler Adams is that caliber of player, and he would excel.
And not have 3 managers in one season.
Exactly.
That would be nice.
That would also be nice. I'm sure he would love that.